Hello and welcome to my Wednesday. It is midday, but here's a clip that I filmed earlier.
Well, as it happens, I didn't film anything properly. I got about 1 second, which I stretched out here. So basically, what I was saying was IB was here, and so we decided to pack some of the stuff into the car already to transfer over to his place. So yeah, the pile is diminishing now. He's gone off in his car. He's got everything in that we sort of piled up here. She's got another bag and another big box in her room to come as well.
The weather has been absolutely torrential for days. It's just been rain, 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 rain. But I opened the door to film some rain for you, and it's still raining. It's too wet to take the camera out of there, but it's not wet enough to really see it landing on the floor on the camera, but it is still drizzling. So Izzy, IB and I were loading the car through the rain and getting a bit wet. Today it's the grand farewell to Izzy's local home educator friends from her home educator years. There are 3 that live locally and they're all piling in later. They're going to watch a movie that they have made over, I don't know, the last few years, taking little clips here and there. They've written scripts for it. I mentioned it in the last video, so they're going to come and watch that and eat popcorn later, probably up in Izzy's room. And the mams are going, the gal pals mams are going to sit down and eat cake and just have a good old chin wag and a natter and a good old catch up. So that's lovely. Tomorrow we are leaving at 5. No, actually that's not true. No, at 5 p.m. tomorrow IB is arriving. We're going to go to a pub and have a pub meal together to celebrate the big off. Then we're going to come back and load what we think is now going to be the car, because we've taken half of it already in the car. The plan is, if it doesn't all fit in the car with Isabel as well and our stuff for our musical weekend, obviously we've got bags as well, if it doesn't fit in that, we'll go in the van. But we'll work that out at IB's because he's taken more than half of it already with him now. The fridge is going to be a big lump, but we think that'll go in his boot as long as he keeps the shelfy thing off. Yeah, I mean, it's only knee height, but it's still a bit of a big lump. I've got a lot of editing to do today and I need to film a Q&A, so I don't know if this is going to be a whole vlog today or not yet. It depends on how much I film of the vlog, because I've got to spend some time doing the Q&A as well. I've got to get all the questions ready and film that and edit that as well. So I don't know if this vlog is going to be 2 days or not. It just depends how much I get filmed. It's 10 to 3 now. I feel like I should be saying, oh, and now we're back to Wednesday, because I've just sat here, I just stood here and done a really long Q&A all in one go. It's really weird filming a whole vlog in one go. I tell you what, I'm not used to it. I'm used to all little bits and bobs. But anyway, we've got gal pals coming in 40 minutes. And my kitchen is not ready to receive them. I did hoover earlier. I need to get my butt in yet. I've done 1 dishwasher load already this morning. I don't think it's dry. I'm going to plonk it on there. So I'd say it's basically tidy up time with the camera off, because I won't have time to do it all with filming it as well. So yeah, I'm going to clean the bathroom, just basics, toilet, sink, you know, make sure the floor's clean, that kind of thing, do the kitchen. Yeah, it's not too bad in there. I think they'll bear with us really with the move and all that. That is sorted, and Izzy is currently cleaning the bathroom sink, and there is bleach down the loo, which I'm going to go and deal with now. Oh, these ice cubes, well, they're like the plastic ones with liquid inside. They are defrosting and drying, ready to be packed. Izzy wants to take them with her. I've hoovered up the stairs and the hallway upstairs and kind of in the bathroom a bit. Oh dear, I think my boyfriend's been having a bit of a meltdown with the fridge magnets this morning. Interesting. Anyway, it's cake henge here now. I made a little bit of an error of judgment. So I've still got a tiny bit of apple pie left in there, a little bit. Under there we've got a Miss Molly's cake. Apparently they're £4 from Tesco. It's very good value compared to most of those big birthday cakes. We got that much left, so we went to town on that. And there might be some custard slices from Greg's in there. I'll tell you why in a minute. I'm out for a walk and I'm marvelling at the speed of that fast flowing river after all the rain we've had. It's a bit puddly in the park. Oh, it's all coming out of the drain there, look, from all the rain. Yeah, the weather's been pretty atrocious, but it's cleared up now. It was actually raining as I left the house. I was going to tell you, wasn't I, about the big cake mistake. So it was like 5 minutes before everyone was due to pile into my house today, and I suddenly remembered Izzy said, one of the families had said they couldn't make it. So I was like, oh, she was going to bring the cake. So I shot off to Greg's to get cakes. And Anyway, it turns out she was able to come after all, and she had messaged me, but it was in her unsent. It was like unsent in her phone. She'd tried to send it and it hadn't gone. And so in she came with this enormous chocolate cake. So the custard slices are untouched, and we've all eaten a lot of cake, basically. But apparently you can freeze it. So I'm going to cut it into portions and freeze it, because obviously we're about to go away for a few days. So we don't want the cake to be all stale when we get back. I am out for a nice walk to get my step count up for the day. I've been a bit, you know, slouchy for a few hours chit-chatting. Now, Izzy had the nicest homemade card from one of her oldest homemaker friends that she's known for 10 years now, and it was so heartfelt. It was done so creatively, quirkily, artistically and perfectionistically. I would say a lot of hours of work went into that. She'd done a selection of silly quotes that they'd had over the year, right from sort of age 7 and 8 and up, little silly things that they used to say together, you know, like little gangs of girls do. And just a really heartfelt message as well, interspersed with a lot of witticisms as well as sort of deep, profound things. So it was really nice and very emotional to read. And the other family bought Izzy a card and gave her a gift voucher for Greggs, so she was very happy. My mum has also given her a gift voucher for Greggs, so Isabella's going to be a Greggsaholic while she's away at uni. So that's my story of how the afternoon went. So they've gone now, yeah, and yeah, it was lovely to catch up. I'm going to continue to hang out with the gal pals, mams, and the other gal pals, because they're remaining here in the area. My GoPro's doing funny things. So I will still see them, but Izzy won't. But I'll be able to let them know how she's getting on. I'm going to carry on with my walk now. This path has turned into a little streamlet. Oh, it's like an obstacle course. Adds a bit of interest and diversity anyway. I think I might be taking some mud home. I should probably roll these up a bit and tuck them in my socks. Oh. Whoa, sexy. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Sarah for the donation of a Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much, that was really kind of you. I've just got back in from my walk, all sweaty as usual, and I've had a message, well, not a message, comment from Tina. And she says, if I keep my chilies in the freezer, they'll keep for a lot longer. So guess what I'm doing? In they go. Top drawer so I can find them easily. It's 10 to 7 in the evening. Oh my goodness, where has today gone? It has absolutely flown. I am on a bit of a mission at the moment. IB, did I tell you earlier? I don't think I did. IB this morning, a site visit came in for, what day? Monday, for him. Quite a, well, 2 hours drive from where we will have been for the weekend. So he said, would I mind awfully coming on a little site visit? It's even further away and will involve another overnight stay. And I said, yeah, can I take my camera and do some vlogging? And he said, yeah, sure. So I was like, yeah, I get to vlog somewhere different. That's going to be really cool. And then after he'd gone today, I suddenly thought, I'm going to have to get all the vlogs pre-published until Monday. So, well, set to pre-publish, you know. So I thought, oh my goodness. So I'm on a bit of an editing mission, basically, to try and get it all done, because I don't know if I'll have any time to edit and upload and do all the stuff while I'm away during that time. So I just don't know what's going to happen on that Monday. You see, what I was thinking was we'll get back late Sunday night and then I'll get up Monday and I'll edit like a demon and get something up for Monday. But no, it's not going to happen. So, right, anyway, that's a very long-winded way of me saying, right, I'm going to go do some editing because I am still stuffed with cake and I'm not hungry yet for dinner. I'm probably going to make my daughter a use-it-up stew because I need to use up the supplies out of the fridge because we're going to be away for a few days, even longer now, so I don't want to come back to a load of manky vegetables. And I'm afeared that she won't eat a single vegetable until she comes home for Christmas. But actually, she surprised me. She said, actually, Mum, you may be surprised to hear that I intend to cook a lot with vegetables. So you never know. She might actually surprise me and discover the joy of that creative spark of putting meals together. You never know. Anyway, I'm going to go edit. Use It Up stew is not ready yet. I think maybe another 10 or 15 minutes. That's paneer in there. I've literally emptied of fresh veg. All that is left is some celery and that foil there. It's going to go back in the fridge in a minute. Hopefully that's going to be lunch tomorrow as well. Make things a bit easier on our day of departure. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it. Subscribe down below to watch more videos from me and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!